everyone, my name is Miss Gabby. Welcome to Family Storytime at the Colusa Library. Today we're going to be reading Kate Who Tamed the Wind by Liz Garton Scanlon and Lee White. And wow, how is Kate going to tame the wind? The wind is so strong, so fast, so ferocious. It can knock people down. It blows different things. It blows kites. It blows leaves. It blows clothes even. How is she going to do it? How is she going to tame the wind? I guess we'll find out. Let's get started. Once there was a man living all alone in a creaky house on the tip-top of a steep hill. Wow, that really is a tall, steep hill. Look at the house on the very tippy top. And look at the wind blowing. The trees, the leaves, the clouds. My goodness. He must be all lonesome up the top. Oh, and there he goes. He's on his bike going up to his house. The man lived all alone in the creaky house on the tip-top of a steep hill where a soft wind blew. The man lived all alone in the creaky house where the curtains swung and chimes spun as a soft wind blew and blew. Wow, it looks like the soft wind is getting a tad bit harder. It's becoming stronger because look, not only is it blowing his curtains, it's also blowing his clothes away. Wow, that wind looks strong. And blew! The wind blew until the shutters banged in the creaky house on the tip-top of the steep hill. The wind blew, the shutters banged, and the boards bent. Now the wind is so strong that it's not only blowing away his clothes, but it's also damaging his house. Uh-oh, that's scary. What will he do? The wind blew, the shutters banged, the boards bent, the table tipped, and the tea spilled. Oh no, the tea! The tea spilled and the bread broke on the tippy table in the creaky house at the tip-top of the steep hill, and still the wind blew. Oh, look at the spilled tea. Everything is getting damaged. The bread is breaking, the tea is spilling, the windows, the shutters, and even his hat. His hat is blowing off of his head. Oh, there goes his hat. The wind blew and off the birds flew. Oh, wow. The birds flew and the dust did too, and the man cried, "What to do?" Oh, there he is at the very top of his house on the hill, and his hat is blowing down into town. Down there where all of the other houses are, and now even the birds are flying away, and he'll truly be all alone. What to do? The wind whipped his words from the tip-top of the steep hill to the itty-bitty town at the bottom, where a little girl called Kate heard the cry and felt it too. What does Kate have in her hand? It's the man's hat! She must be thinking how sad he is to be on the top all alone and to be missing his hat. Because she felt it too. She felt his cry. Oh. What will Kate do? She wondered what on earth to do. That's what I want to know, Kate. What is Kate gonna do to help the man solve this problem? So here she has some chalk because she was playing hopscotch. And what is she writing on the ground? She wrote wind with a lot of question marks. She's trying to solve the problem. Wind, new trees. Maybe she's thinking that the trees will help protect the man. But there are no trees up on the hill. How is she going to have trees on the hill? She could not stop the wind. She knew that, but she could wield a She could wheel a load of new trees to the tip top of the dusty hill in her wagon. Wow, look at Kate go. She has all of her trees and all of her supplies to plant them. Wow, that's a lot of work, and she's going up that very steep hill, which I'm sure is making her so very tired. Huh? And look at the goats. They're grazing on the hill, but there Kate goes. Oh wow, what is Kate doing? That's so nice of her. She gave the man his hat back. Oh, and it looks like he finally has some company, because Kate is going to help him solve his wind problem. There, Kate dug deep holes and watered muddy mounds, till the trees grew. As the trees grew, the wind blew. Wow, look at all the work she's doing. But do you notice something different about Kate? Here she's wearing something different. There she's wearing something different. And there she's wearing something different, and she looks taller. That means that she's taking a long time to help him grow the trees, because trees take a very long time to grow. They can't just grow in one day. So hardworking Kate is going to that man's house and helping him every single day. And a long time has passed because it looks like she's growing. Wow! The tree grew, the wind blew. So here we have the very beginnings of a tree, and the time flew, and the tree is getting a little bit taller. It's getting a little bit more branches. The time flew as the trees grew. The tree has gotten a lot taller here. Look at all of those leaves. And wow, and grew. Oh my goodness, look at that huge tree. It has such a thick trunk. It has a bunch of leaves. A lot of time has passed. It's been fall, it's been winter, it's been spring, it's been summer, it's been fall, over and over and over again, because it takes a long time for trees to grow. The trees grew, and Kate did too. The trees grew till the leaves fluttered and the shutters stilled and the boards bounced back. Wow, look at all the progress they've made. And look how grown up Kate is. She's grown up completely. She used to be a little girl, and now she's much older. Wow, and it looks like she and the older man who live on top of the hill are still friends. How sweet. What did Kate give the older man? She gave him an apple. And what does she have in her hands? It looks like she has a basket. The leaves fluttered, the shutter stilled, the boards bounced back, and the dust died down. The dust died down, the tea steeped, and the birds peeped. And how is that different from before when the wind was blowing? Well, there are more birds now, they're peeping, and the shutters have still down. They're not creaking anymore because they're not being opened and shut by the wind. And the leaves are fluttering, but they're not blowing everywhere. Wow, lots has changed. And now the tea isn't spilling anymore. Lots of different things. And Kate, of course, is so much older, and they're still friends. And look, what are they doing? It looks like they're preparing some food. Yum! Look at all of those trees. They used to be little saplings, and now they're fully grown, just like Kate. The birds peeped, and the old man poured sweet tea and said, "For you," near the quiet house on the tip-top of the green hill. Oh, it looks like they're having a picnic. They deserve it. Look at all of those trees that they planted together. And good on Kate, because she was able to solve his wind problem. where a bright breeze blew. Wow, look at how different the hill looks. It's surrounded by trees, making it more beautiful, and it's acting as a barrier between the wind and the house, which means that the wind is not as ferocious as it is on the top. It's more breezy, it's more light, which means that the squirrels are safer, the birds are safer, the man is safer, and his house is safer. Wow, good for Kate. And so here's a little bit more information about how trees help us. So trees are an important part of the Earth's ecosystem. They play a starring role in keeping our planet beautiful, healthy, and productive. And so trees do a lot of things, but something that a lot of people forget is that they also help purify our air. Trees act like lungs. They clean the air by absorbing or inhaling carbon dioxide gas created by people, animals, and oceans, and exhaling the oxygen we need to survive. Wow, they do lots of different things. And here it says, the little girl in the story, Kate, made a difference with her wagon full of saplings too. They served as a windbreak. They held the dust down, and they provided shade, home for birds and squirrels, and happiness. Yep, she made a difference, and you can too. We could always try planting more trees, and they're really fun to plant if you have friends planting trees along with you. How nice! What a lovely story. I love that Kate and the older man became friends and that she helped him solve his big problem. Kate really did tame the wind. Well, that's the end of our story. Make sure to look at the questions and the activities that we've published along with the video. Thank you for listening with us. Until next time, bye!